Hello there YouTube and welcome to another video. So today the developers posted on the forums about PvP, war, and territory, which is an extremely big topic, especially with all the exploits in the games and everything like that. So I wanted to dive into this, kind of just read through it so you guys can get some of this information and let's dive in. I'll just go ahead and just read all this. So dev blog, PvP, war, and territory. Zin Ramu, the New World developer. Hello adventurers and conquerors. Today I wanted to provide an update on the health, status, and vision of PvP, war, and the territory control meta game. Before we dive in, I want to apologize for all the issues we've seen in war so far, and thank you for your patience as we work to resolve them. I know there have been some serious lag issues in war and number of exploits, including the invulnerability exploits, and that have marred your experience. We've made an initial set of changes to address some of the issues and are working on some higher impact changes that need more testing. It is a top priority for the team to get war to a stable performance state where the skill and coordination of the best team determines the outcome. Let's start by reiterating our high level vision. We want to create a game where PvE and PvP not only coexist but support each other. We also want wars, not ganks, meaning we want to support meaningful PvP in war and open world conflict between the three factions. Awesome. Open world PvP. Oh boy, this is going to be crazy. Open world PvP. We feel open world PvP is in an okay position but has room to improve. I would agree. The rewards for flagging while leveling up are good, the 10% XP bonus makes a difference, and the rewards for PvP kills are meaningful. At endgame, however, the rewards for flagging are not good. There are two changes coming in the short term that should help. The first is that we are going to increase the luck of players when flagged. This should be an important and lasting benefit of flagging. Second, we are going to reduce the durability damage to gear when flagged. That is awesome because every time I die it costs so much money and repair parts to, after like dying 4 or 5 times at like the fort and stuff like that. So this will reduce the risk of flagging a bit, especially in endgame gear repair costs. Yes. In the medium term, we will also adjust the rewards for PvP kills at 60 so they can enhance players' high watermark. Ooh. Check out our post on the high watermark system to learn more. Longer term, expect a new open world activity that flagged players can participate in that we hope spur and reward some smaller scale engagements across Eternum. In addition to rewards, we understand there are some gameplay issues with open world PvP. Currently, it's hard to know whether players in your faction are flagged or not. This can make it difficult to know whether or not you have to back up and assess whether you should engage or not. We are aware of this issue and working on fix. We also understand combat tactics can be difficult since the visuals for all area effect spells are the same, so it's difficult to know whether a spell is from an ally or an enemy. Unfortunately, this is not a trivial fix. It will require a significant code update and numerous asset changes. While we agree this is an issue, it will take substantial work and investigation and will not be resolved soon. See, honestly, I like this though because they're being transparent. At least they're acknowledging things. They have to acknowledge things, that they exist in the game and that we're just aware of it. As long as we know that you know that you're aware of it, it's fine in my book. As long as there is a change sometime in the future. War. As stated above, the lag and exploits in war have hurt the experience. With the patch coming out this week, most of the major issues should be resolved. There have been complaints about war happening too often. There is a 24-hour cooldown between wars, and with the war window, that means war happens at most every 2 days per territory. Players can also delay that through the influence race, which is now much more viable since we fixed the escalating influence issue. Overall, we think a war every 2 days is a good cadence, but please continue to let us know what you think. We are seeing war fatigue from factions which funnel a group of players into every war. While we love this cooperation, having one company or one company's worth of players own multiple territories should be very hard and is not what we are balancing war cooldowns towards. We're also continuing to review balance within war. Defenders are winning more often than attackers, which is what we want. Currently, defenders win around 80% win of wars. We want to reward defending companies that build up their ranks and upgrade their fort but we will keep an eye on balance as we resolve the major exploits and make sure that both sides have a fighting chance. We know that communication and coordination in war is not optimal at the moment. It's hard to know what roles participate in war have chosen, so it makes coordination difficult. We will begin investigating ways of addressing these issues, but don't have anything planned in the near term. All right. Territory control. Overall, we are seeing territories change hands with decent regularity. As stated above, we want to favor the defender and seeing a good spread between factions on most servers. We do have two systems in place to help with faction balance. We allow players to switch factions, but don't allow them to switch into the dominant faction. We also increase the influence underdog factions earn for PvP faction missions to give them a better chance at earning the right to declare war. But we may need to do more. We are watching faction balance on all servers, and if it becomes a general problem, we have a few ideas to help resolve in interesting ways. I'm going to keep reading. I would like them to tell us what those interesting ways are. I do enjoy some of the transparency, but they could be being a little more transparent. We also are aware that some territories, I'm looking at you, Everfall, produce a ton of tax income, while other towns can be much harder to support and upgrade. There is a change coming soon, which will help distribute a main tax income stream to every territory. We want to review the impact of this change before we can make further changes, but there are some other changes we could make in medium term if this is insufficient. I like that. I really like that, because right now on my server there is no need to own anything besides Everfall or Windsward. And a last bit of good news for all territory flippers out there, there are some new PvP mission types coming to the game soon. These changes serve two purposes, adding some much needed variety to the PvP missions and helping to contribute to the PvP action to multiple locations to spread out some of the large PvP zergs we're seeing. Please let us know what you think about these changes when they go live soon. Thanks for reading, and please feel free to post on any follow-up questions, concerns you might have, and I'll try to address the top issues in a follow-up in a few days or weeks' time. Zin. So this is honestly a really good thing that they're being more transparent and they're just telling everybody that they're aware of things. I do enjoy that. I like where their head's at in some of these changes. I would like to know what some of these changes are going to be. Telling me these changes serve two purposes: adding so much variety to the PvP missions and helping to distribute the PvP action. How? What are you going to put in? We want to know, right? But this is a good post. I do enjoy that they're being a little more transparent, that they're just aware of everything, and that they do plan on fixing things. I would like for them to fix this stuff very soon, because the territory flipping and the wars are just chaotic right now, and PvP isn't in a great state. I'm still going to play it, but it's not in the best state it could be, that's for sure. And PvP is what really draws me into this game. So I guess we'll see. So that is the update from the developers. If you guys like this video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.